game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, picking up where we left off earlier today. I got the lights dimmed. Let me go ahead and cut them on in a second. But y'all hit the like button on the way in. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. We're almost at 26,300. We just hit 26,000 last week, so we already plus 300 new family members joining the channel. So all those watching for the first time, go ahead and subscribe right now to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We're gonna get into this film. We're gonna finish it out. I don't know if we're gonna finish it, but we're gonna continue for another hour to an hour and a half and break it all down. Earlier this morning, we went over the first two drives for Buffalo and Miami. We learned a lot in that, from the Dolphins defense. This zone is the worst thing ever. It's just pure trash. This zone is pure trash. There's always somebody open. Always. Best case scenario, we tackle somebody right away. But Josh Allen, 100% in this game so far, hasn't even had an incomplete pass. 2 drives in. Same on the flip side of the football. Buffalo Bills playing a lot of zone. We're carving them up too. Now, in the rare occasions where they played zone but match and took away the first read, which I was shocked. You saw some of that early in the game. Tua's made 2 big-time throws, in my opinion. One on the sideline, good coverage, right in the bucket. Another on a comeback from Tyreek. Read 1 and 2 wasn't there. Had to come back to 3. Phenomenal reads and phenomenal passes. He also had 2 duds, one to Tyreek on the sideline, and another to Mostert across the middle, plopped up, but Waddle caught it anyway. But 2 bad passes as well. Let's go through it. Someone says, TD, this loss wasn't on Tua. Never said it was. I think everybody contributed to this loss. Defense, offense, coaches, Kohu, everybody. Everybody. Okay. All right, let me hit this light real quick. Oh, so much more brighter. Beautiful. You know, I couldn't pay my light bill, y'all. Appreciate the super chats. We try to get these lights on. Y'all hit that like button, all right? Systemic failure. We'll talk about it. Yeah, it was one big stink bomb. One big stink bomb. All right, let's get into it. Let me share my screen. Let me get us where we left off. Here we go, right here. Let me remove. Let me remove the like button banner. We almost got 100 in the room. Why haven't we seen Cam Smith? He got to learn the system first and play well in it. And don't forget, he was also dinged up. All of those things are relevant. All right. All right. We're at 100. Let's go ahead and start, y'all. All right. So here we go. The third possession by Buffalo, where they kept going, but we stopped on our offense. This is when the game changed and they start making adjustments. Okay. So here we go. Once again, we got zone coverage. You can tell at the top of the screen, you got a corner with outside leverage on Stephon Diggs, I believe. Maybe that's not Diggs. Maybe it is. Yep. And Josh Allen goes right there. I mean, they saw this pre-snap. It's just sad. Like, do y'all notice I'm calling these plays pre-snap? I'm looking at the top of the screen. Kader Kohu is showing outside leverage. Look at this. He's giving away the middle, but that's what the safety's for, to help. But what happens? Safety's already backpedaling, in cut, bam. Too easy. That's too easy. The same thing we get every week. This defense is trash. Just trash. Next play. All right, we got all the cushion in the world. Looks like cover 2 man. Nope, not man, is zone, because the slot receiver, the tight end offline, is nobody's in alignment with him but the safety, and that's too far back to be seriously playing it. So this is zone. Now the tight end stays in the block, then he flexes out. And Josh Allen's going to just keep on picking on the one-on-one down the field. And we got a pass interference. Pass interference. And Josh Allen underthrew that ball. He should have led it. Next play, quick swing pass. Look at it. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. They're just, look at the coverage. That's what you need to look at. Look at the coverage here. Do you see all that cushion? Look at all that cushion. Javon Holland on the slot. So what do? I'm going to see if Josh Allen gives a signal. Because you see this defense, you better give a signal. Let me see. Did he give a signal? Look at this. Pre-snap. He already see it. The receiver sees it. He knows what to do. Quick little flip. First down. Can't tackle. This defense, Fangio's defense, is trash. Don't tell me it ain't the right personnel. I don't care who you got playing. You can have an all-pro on that play, and the result might have been like that. Handoff, right up the middle. Poof, poof, poof. Second and goal. No, that's first and goal. That made a first down. Look at Diggs one-on-one on the outside. Fakes the handoff, throws the fade. Finally, some good play. Incomplete. They're going to keep on picking on him all day. Second down, Bethel, man up in the slot. They hand it off anyway. Third and goal from the 1. Your PC is lagging. Well, I'll pause. Is it lagging for anybody else? Or is it just that individual that said that it's lagging? Is anybody else having a major lag issue? Because the film does that itself, but just yes or no in the comment section, because sometimes it just be that one person. Waiting on a response. All right. Let's keep going in the meanwhile. No. Nah, you good, TD. I figured. It's always that case. Somebody server bad, and then they say it's me. Josh Allen back to pass. Look at this, man. He got the crosser underneath open, and he goes there because Diggs reroutes. This is an extended play. This is an extended play. This is like the 4th extended play on the day that Josh Allen was able to execute. Field goal is good. Somebody said, I don't know if I want to watch this film. Hey, it is what it is. Buffalo. All right, here we go. This when things go north for Miami. Another run, ladies and gentlemen. And we got a flag on the play. All right, here we go. This when things go north for Miami. I'm watching it too. It looks just fine. Raw, you keep saying it's lagging. We're just going to time you out. All right. So let's back it up here. Let's go back here to 1st and 15. Trips to the left, 2 to the right, empty backfield, 4-man rush. They tried to get rid of it quick, couldn't do it, batted down at the line of scrimmage. This is after the false start. 2nd and 15, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, tight end. Quick out. Like, we got to look. I got to see this play again. Pause right here. First read. Hurry up and hit the out. And now look at the corner, all ready for him to hit the out so he could drop down, and that's what he does. Look at this. They're baiting to him. They know he wants it. They're letting his first read look like it's open, then attacking it. Look at this. Look at this play. Man coverage. Tua got to pick somebody. He backed the pass. He already decided Berrios because Berrios' man didn't follow, but they dropped down on it. Bam. Actually loses another yard or two. Two to the left, 2 to the right. 3rd and 12, false start. 3rd and 17. So everybody said we should have ran the ball more. We ran on 1st down, and we didn't get much at all. And then the penalties. So what you want them to do? Keep running? 3rd and 17, setting up a screen pass. And Buffalo just kept everything in front of them, then come and make the tackle. First drive stalled. Penalties killed the first drive. Josh Allen comes back to action. We're finally in man coverage. And we still can't tackle. Amsterdam got hurt on this play. Interesting. Good to know. Next one. Handoff stuffed. Second and 13. Look at all that cushion at the top of the screen. And this is the one pass that Xavier Howard gave up in the game. He finally was guarding Diggs. Man press coverage, and Diggs still eat him for 8 yards. On the comeback timing, bam. Diggs beats Xavier Howard. 2-by-2. Zone coverage again. Ball batted down at the line of scrimmage. And now they got to punt the ball. All right, 1st and 10 Miami at the 6-yard line. Here we go. 1-by-1, toss to the right. And everybody talk about us running the ball. There go 2-3 yards. 2nd and 7. We ran the ball so much on first down in the beginning of this game. Look at that. We made a little something out of nothing on this play. Let's look at it again. Look at what we wanted to do. Man press coverage across the board. Look at this. You could tell what they were doing. They were trying to show zone right here. You see this? But they communicating. You got man press across the board. Number 7 in the slot. He going to shift over. The linebacker going to follow the running back veering out. Watch the running back move, and he follow him right away. Everybody's manned up. So these screens are harder to work when you got that man coverage. Throw it, bam. Now we dancing to make something happen. We turn no gain, a -2 into about 2. Third and 2. Just terrible by Tua on this one. I gotta see what happened. Why was the throw so bad? Tua stares over there with the wheel action. The out route is tightly guarded. The seam is tightly guarded. The running back is the last hope because he don't want to change his eyes on his progression. Because look at the other side of the field with Waddle. He's so stuck on the 3-man routes. This is what Miami does. We only look at one side of the field. Look at Waddle wide open. But we already know where we want to go with the ball. And when they close on it, them the only 3 options he want to take. This is our offense. Look at this. Tyreek runs a little makeshift wheel route. The tight end up the seam and the running back running a zig. Right or left. Right here, nowhere to go. Except Waddle, but we don't see it. Because we so focused on that side. What do you do with this? What do you do with this? And then not only that, it's a terrible throw behind Mostert. What do you do with this? 4th and 2. Hold on, let me take note. I forgot. I'm supposed to keep up. They said what happened in this game. 3rd drive. Penalties. Killed us. fourth drive. Couldn't run. And Tua, what I don't even know the right. Tua what? Couldn't run the ball and Tua what? Sloppy? I don't know what to say. Sloppy, not processing field. And let me put in parentheses, 3rd and 2, wide open, Waddle. But they ain't gonna say nothing about that. They're gonna say the pressure was coming. let me move on. All right, here we go. Josh's turn. Running the ball. 4 yards. We're getting 1, 2, and 3 yards running. They're getting 4 or more. 2nd and 6. Diggs in motion. Play action. Double move by Diggs. Triple move. Did y'all see that triple move by Diggs? And it ended up being a touchdown. Look at this. Look at Diggs. Watch Diggs at the top. The triple move. 1 move, 2 moves going. Come back again. 3. He faked the comeback, showed the go, and then came back anyway. They over there textbook abusing Kohu. Oh my gosh. Just textbook abuse. And making it look easy. I don't see that mess. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. We got zone coverage by Buffalo. Pause right here. You see how that zone is so much tighter? And number 7 at the 30-yard line is also waiting on him to see if he throw it in the flat so he could collapse on it. He's just waiting. And Tua's bending that way, and he attacks it, and he falls, and we make the play. These are checkdowns we should be taking all day. Next play, trips to the right. It looks like man coverage, and it's not. It's zone, more zone. I don't understand. You got 3 guys at the 47, and Tua got moved off his spot. Usually he's trying to fire the Tyreek in that window, but now he rolls out, which he'll probably hit this guy coming downhill here, is the read now. And oh my gosh, just bad. The guy sat down. He didn't even keep moving, and Tua threw it to him anyway. All right, here we go. Let's see this again. Pause right here. This is what's shocking to me. Tua usually fires that ball right here to Tyreek, and technically the pocket is clean right now. You got a double team on the tackle out there. Your left tackle is holding his own. You got your pocket, and usually he fires the Tyreek right here. Or even the anticipation over the middle with the tight end about to clear. And we ain't get the anticipation we always get. Instead, he's looking left. Now all the windows shut. And he's forced out. And right here, he sees one guy that looks open. Man, that was it. I thought it was a pick 6 during the game, but it would have just been picked off. We had defenders right there that should have been able to make the tackle, hopefully. Bad decision by Tua throwing that ball off his back foot on the move. And the crazy thing is sometimes he makes that throw, but the defense ain't around. Now they're around. That was 2nd and 1. Micah Hyde. Oh no, White. Trey White, not Micah. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said Micah Hyde. Trey White missed the interception. Now on 3rd and 1, run the ball. We toss to the right. We keep trying to go outside. Crashed. Oh, this is the fumble. And then we were going to end up punting anyway. So, hold on. Let me pause. Let me write this down. 5th drive. Tua hesitates on 2nd down to throw in window. And then 3rd and 1, Mostert, -3 yards, then fumbles. So forget the fumble. We were going to punt anyway. We were going to punt the ball anyway, -3 yards on the run. And everybody keeps saying we should have ran the ball more. When they play that kind of defense, we should have run the ball more. We kept, I don't know how many times I got to keep showing y'all. We keep running on 1st down, ain't getting much, and we keep running the ball. We're trying to run. Buffalo's defense just shutting it down. People say, well, when they shut the pass game down, you got to be able to run. Well, we can't run against a great defense. And then he fumbles, which adds insult to injury, giving them good field position. All right, here come the defense. We got man press coverage on both of the outsides. Stephon Diggs at the top of the screen. Safety up, they're going to run the ball. And we finally get a stop on our side with running. They knew our cadence, TD. Well, the D-line ain't making, literally the D-line is pushing our guys back, but we can't run the ball. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11. Josh is back to pass. Nobody open. We got 2 receivers in the same spot, so something's wrong with Buffalo's offense here. Communication is bad. Christian Wilkins coming in. Can't get him. Missed the tackle. Josh sacked. Zeeler cleans it up at the end. Finally get to him. Now 3rd and 14. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Josh back to pass. Throws deep right. And that was almost caught. Even that was almost caught. Look at this. And they're forced to kick the field goal. All right, here come Miami's 6th drive. Here come drive number 6. So what's the score right here? 24-14 or something? Because they kicked the field goal, right? Is it 24-14 right now? Because they scored 3 touchdowns and a field goal. and we scored 2 touchdowns, and that's it. 31-14. Dang. So this is an important drive right here. Let's see what happened on the sixth drive. Let me put 31-14 going into the sixth drive. Understand this game flow. This one you need it more than ever. Fakes the handoff so we don't run on first down. You got a guy backpedaling in the flat, so the flat will be good to hit right here. Tua hesitates because it looks like he's waiting on the deep route to develop. And they're still running it. And he's holding the ball. And I already know this is a recipe for disaster. If he gets sacked, that's on him. He gets sacked. No. How long did you expect this O-line to hold up? Heck no. Heck no. Let's see this play again. Him, and he only look at one person the whole time, staring it down. Let's pause right here. Let's go back. Ball snapped at 9 seconds. 10, 11, 12. You got to hit the flat right away, bro. I don't know what. We want the big shot. Now let's look at the trenches and let's look at the trenches. Let's look at the trenches here. 4-man rush. Tight end got him. This is a clean pocket. This is clean so far. Liam Eichenberg is starting to get beat, but this right here. Jesus. Still good. Don't tell me no one open. You throw the ball in the flat right here, one-on-one. Do you not see the man over in the flat right here? You done had the ball long enough. Now they coming. Now they breaking loose. It's clear on this play. He want one person and one person only, and that's Tyreek Hill. He stares at it the entire time. And where did you ever think he was going to be open? Look at the route Tyreek running. What, you want to hit Waddle on a late crosser? Looking at it real time makes the difference. How? You got cover 2. Ain't no world you supposed to throw the ball in cover 2 like that. Swing that ball out, bro. See if Braxton Berrios can make a one-on-one play. Right here. And the O-line is trash. They're not going to give you 3+ seconds. The O-line is not going to give you 3 point nothing seconds, and we all know this already. All right, the next play. Dang, I rewinded it by mistake. Safety's backpedaling the whole time. We trying to hit Waddle on a deep crosser. That's what I'm saying. The line was garbage. He don't got time, bro. Don't we all know he don't have time? So if you know you don't have time, what are you supposed to do? Like, is this rocket science? You're answering your own question, but ignoring the main point of it all. We all know you don't have a 3-second line. We all know that. So what are you supposed to do? Because he knows it. He knows it. But he stared at Tyreek Hill for 3 seconds. Somebody said go through your reads. If you go through your reads, you're going to hit that flat right away. You got cover 2, and you know the route is deep. A deep seam right up the middle. And you got cover 2. It ain't supposed to be open. You waiting on the 4-second route to develop? Waddle's route was a 4-second route. I mean, y'all answering your own question, but don't want to talk about it. Of course we know he don't have time. He knows he ain't got time. So hit the flat and see if Barrios can do something one-on-one. You got 15-yard separation between Barrios and a player and a defender who's backpedaling, by the way. Just say what it was. He stared Tyreek down because that's what the play was made for. I'm finna take a shot to Tyreek. And he tried to wait it out to see if he'll get open. Never was open because it was cover 2, which you could have determined right away. No, AB, it's not biased because what am I saying that's untrue? It's the truth. But he gotta go through the first read to see if it's gonna open up, bro. That's Tyreek's out. There he tried. Ain't no first read determined 50 yards down the field. What are y'all talking about? You determine that route based off of the safeties. If the safeties are dropping in coverage, you get off of it right away. Y'all act like progressions go like this. Hike the ball, Tyreek, once you get about 40 yards down the field, I got to wait to see if you're going to get open 40 yards down the field. Ain't no such thing as a first progression. If that's his first progression, it's read by the safeties. What is the safeties doing? The safeties are bailing. Read over. Next read. Talk about he got to go through his read and Tyreek was the first read. What play is the first read 40 yards down the field? You might as well say it's the only read. Like, think about it. It makes no sense. When have y'all ever heard a first read being followed 40 yards down the field? And saying you got to wait for your first read to see if it's going to open. In what world does a second read start at 5 seconds? It ain't rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. Don't listen to these people that don't know what they talk about in the comment section. It's simple. If they're in cover 2 and they're dropping back into coverage, the first read is done. If you know that route is taking it downfield, you immediately that is done. You go to your second read, then you go to your third. Makes no sense. You got to follow his first read to see if it opens. Oh my gosh. Y'all got to stop the excuses. It is what it is. And listen, Tua should have hit the flat, but shame on Mike McDaniel. Stop running these craps against great teams. See, this will work against Denver, and we'd be like, yeah. Yeah. Zone coverage. A lot of people open. 2nd and 14. Sherfield in the slot. You got the crosser coming underneath. Mostert. Tua's looking left. So he's going to take Barrios, and he does. They come downhill and get him. This is a good play to just grab some of the yards to make it a manageable 3rd down. He had 2 options. He took the one that he looked at first, which was fine. 3rd and 7. We're giving Waddle cushion, the wheel route, but we hand it off on 3rd and 7. Not sure what McDaniel's thought process truly was there. And now we got 4th and 4. McDaniel trying to run the ball. On the 6th drive is stalled from bad play calling. Tua waiting on first read to open up when it never was. / cover 2. Safeties bailing. Run on 4th and 7. More bad play calling. All right. 7th drive. Just keep her moving. Oh, they taking it to halftime. And we get the ball at the half. So it's still 31-14. We're trying to make progress. He threw on 3rd and 1 and then runs on 3rd and 7. Bad play calling. Bad play calling. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25. We know we got zone coverage. Tyreek on the wheel route again. We're going to pause right here. Now, this one is interesting to me. This one is interesting to me, y'all. Y'all help me with this. Maybe I'm seeing things. I'm trying to figure out where he was actually going with the ball. Back to pass. He's looking at Tyreek right here. He's looking at Tyreek Hill right here. Cock back. The ball was batted at the line of scrimmage, even though Trey White is all over Tyreek Hill. First read. First read. First freaking read. Matter of fact, we should be lucky the ball was batted down. No, he wouldn't go in the Waddle. He was going to Tyreek. He was going to Tyreek. That Waddle throw, they put velocity on it. They put it over the top on the outside. I just hate the fact that we play football looking one way and never looking across the other. Durham Smythe coming across the middle would have been a better quick option to get 5 to 7 yards. Mostert coming across the other way would have been a better option. Even taking the shot to Waddle. Hold on. Let me see something. 7th drive, ball batted, forcing to Tyreek in great coverage. Next. Inside crosser wide open. I said it. Trips to the left, one to the right. They're sending the now that this is they running it like it's Fangio defense. Now this is a good one. We hitting the flat right away, and we got blockers. Up that corner closed quick, but you still got yards. You see what I'm talking about? You can see this pre-snap. You overload one side and then send those guys out and run the running back underneath it. Got all the linebackers drawn. Look at this. Get rid of the ball. It's the type of O-line you got. Good job. I'll tell you my game plan after this game. And the play you just saw is a part of it. Overload. When they're in this type of defense, overload it. Jesus. Don't tell me this is it. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. And Tua escaped it. Let's go back to the beginning of this crap here. All right, so it looked like man coverage pre-snap. Buffalo showed man press coverage pre-snap and they dropped into a zone. They go back to cover 2. Pause right here. See, they did a good job too in their cover 2 zone, but it don't much matter. Like the stress of this play is on the right side, which is the bottom of y'all's screen. Do y'all see the receiver about to take an out route and the linebacker's going to come downhill on him? Tua usually murders this play for the sitting down receiver. Whatever one that the linebacker don't take, Tua hit the other one. But we never look that way. Tua picks which side of the action he wants to go to, and that is it. We cut the field off. He's on the left side here, and that's all. We got 3-on-2 on the left side, and the true advantage is at the bottom on the right side. Watch this, what happened on this play. Pause right here. You see the linebackers in between 2 defenders down here? He got a decision to make. You also have the go route down here at the bottom. Everything is an option down here at the bottom. The go route, you could drop that right in, just like you did early in the game. The guy going to the flat is being followed. You hit Mostert right away right here, and he escapes the pocket, head down, not keeping his eyes upfield to make the play to Mostert, and he just runs. And again, my issue with it, first of all, the O-line, as always, is trash. But my issue with all of this is we pick which side of the field, and that's all. We only look at typically one side of the field. Hold on. Let me write this down. Pressure on QB, not surveying field even during scramble. Next play. I ain't know it was out, man. Okay, A-Chain. If I said the wrong name, my bad. It's A-Chain. Tua. Hands it off on 1st and 10. First down. Good run. We finally got a run going. A-Chain. I don't understand, TD. Wait, but TD, he don't got time to survey the field. Did you not hear what I said? Whenever he escaped the pocket, you keep your head up and you find the open guy. The problem is we're just so stuck on one side, and when it ain't open, he think he got to run. Like when you escape the pocket, does your vision supposed to stop looking downfield? A-Chan, my bad. I'm learning. When you slide up and escape the rush, is your vision just supposed to stop looking for an open target? Do we need to go back to the 3 plays Josh Allen made, big plays, when he escaped the pocket? All right, 1st and 10. Tyreek on the wheel. Tua fakes the handoff. Another 3-man route here. The seam wheel route, and we got the flat on the top. Tua's under pressure. All right, let's look at what happened here. It's probably all O-line here. Again, more of this three-man route. More of this three-man route stuff. They love running this play. They ran it by the goal line too. Do you notice the defensive line's alignment for Buffalo? Do you notice the defensive line's alignment? I want y'all to pay attention. Look at the defensive line. Don't it look like three guys are heavy on one side and one guy is on the other? Y'all notice that? Because they keep stressing out the weak side of our line. That's all they're doing. Stress out the weak side. Give it an overload. Give them more to think about. If all of us attack that one side, somebody breaking through. Somebody said it's unrealistic to expect Tua to make the perfect play every time. I agree. Tua can't make the perfect play every time. No quarterback can. But you still talk about everyone he didn't. What they got to do with anything? Does that stop you from telling you all the ones he don't? What? Since you can't make the perfect play every time, don't talk about none of the perfect plays. Don't talk about none of the plays that ain't perfect at all then. Nobody's saying he's supposed to make it every time. We're just pointing out what he didn't do and the ones that he didn't. That's it. Don't get in your feelings. We're breaking it down. We're looking at opportunities. That's all. We're just looking at opportunities. It ain't that big of a deal. I can break down all quarterbacks' films and we'll see some of the same thing. Now, Josh Allen has been pretty flawless so far, with the exception of that deep ball that was underthrown, in my opinion. But it was a pass interference. But still, it was underthrown. That could have been a touchdown here to put it in with the right placement down the field on the left side. Everybody, ain't nobody's perfect. We're just pointing out the opportunities he had. And on all the plays, I've said, trash O-line. Ain't no need to elaborate. We all already know. TD just overcritical. Of course I am. I'm going to be overcritical about the quarterback because the game starts and ends with the quarterback. If he made half of these opportunities, it might be a different situation. Y'all just don't like to hear none of them. Because every mistake he's made so far, some of y'all same people that keep on criticizing what I'm saying, you ain't acknowledged not one of them. I'm looking at the same people in the chat. Y'all haven't said not on one of the 6 or 7 issues he's had so far. Not on one of them have you said, yeah, that was bad by Tua. He needs to be better with that. Not one of them. So who's really the biased one? Fakes the handoff. Now, y'all got to look at what happened here, though. Since they overloaded the right side, everybody on the left of our line is going to pick them up. But then they're going to send that corner blitz, and the safety's going to come downhill in the flat. Miami's system ain't ready for this. And it's on the weak side. Miami's system not ready for this. This is a specific play that kills our system. That's the corner, y'all. That guy plays corner. We don't have a receiver in alignment out there. So if Tyreek comes in motion, he'll drop back in coverage. If Tyreek stays over there, he's been assigned to blitz on every play on that because you're going to see it more in this game. Watch this. He don't look like he come and do it. He just standing, I don't have a corner. I'll just drop back into coverage. He's selling it, bam, right at the time. Right into a face. This ain't on the O-line. This ain't on the O-line. This ain't on the O-line. This is straight up scheme. We got a play action call with a corner that's just sitting there. This is just a bad play against that type of coverage. And McDaniel should have knew this because they love doing that. They know that when we're in that formation and whatever side we run an empty on, they're going to send a corner blitz. It's because if we play action, they're going to destroy it every time. Look at this. Free hit on our quarterback. You want to get it to the flat? They got the linebacker coming. Even if he would have caught it, it would have actually been a negative gain. This ain't on the quarterback. And look at him. You see him communicating with the safety? Watch the communication with the safety. You see what he said? That's basically, I'm going. You got my back. You got men out here if Tyreek come or somebody come. He telling them. They telling them. That's the communication right there. Something they worked on. Basically said, this the play. Nothing we did downfield would have mattered. And there were people open, but we were never going to have time to throw this ball. We were never going to have time to throw this ball. Tyreek in motion. Look at the middle of the field. Look at all the underneaths. Didn't matter. We would have never had time to throw it, and they knew it. We can't pick that up. We cannot pick that up. Now TD reading defensive signals and he knows what they mean. Well, I've already watched some people study this film. I've already saw some people. They pointed out the same thing. You're going to see the same play 3-4 times in this game. And they give the same signal every time. That's why I said that. Because I've already done my homework. Anyway, 31-14, and now we got 2nd and 10. Second and 10. I formation. 4-man rush. They heavy on the right side again. Heavy on the right side again. Tyreek goes in motion. Well, whoever that is, jet sweep, and he beats the guy off the edge. They can't keep up with the speed. And this is what we should have done a lot more of as well. Overload sides and run a lot more jet sweeps. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off again. Nowhere to go. We only had 2 successful run plays so far. The jet sweep with Tyreek and an A-chain one for about 10 yards earlier. But do you notice we're actually running the ball? We ran the ball 19 times. And that's even with us having to throw in the 4th quarter. So we tried to run the ball. We want to hear no, we should have ran it more, trying to make excuses. 2nd and 6. Zone coverage. Nope. They actually switched into man. At the top of the screen. They're running man coverage. Waddle's running, it must be an option route because he rerouted 2 different times just now, which is interesting here. I don't know what Waddle's doing here. And they hit him. Okay. Man, that's a funky route by Waddle. He looked like he was going inside and he had to hop over the player. Like, y'all watch Waddle's route at the top of the screen. He crosses with Tyreek and then comes across, then hops up, and then, okay, it's a 3-point. In, up, out. And they ran that because they thinking that they're getting more zone looks. And they still were able to execute this one. Let's look at it again. Good throw by Tua in stride, right on the money to the outside. And we get a lot of cushion on this one. And the safeties, basically, they're communicating something here. Little push off, got it. Nice. And this is what you need. You need more things outside the numbers in this game. We should have came back to this action often. Good execution. Two of the Waddle. All right, we got the wheel. Well, this is another run play. Forced inside. No gain. On 1st and 10. We keep running the ball. All these people telling me we just should have ran more. That was a no gain. So far, we got 2 good runs, and we probably coming up to the 4th. Fakes the handoff. I'm honestly not sure so much why he really had to step up like that, but he ran, slide, pick up the yards. I'm all for it. Two staggered to the right, one to the left. Now we're going to trip it back up on the right. This one right here, man, Braxton Berrios. Beautiful execution. Stressed out the defense. And this is what you need. You need overloads on one side and work your way that way. You got, look at this. You got man coverage at the top, zone at the bottom. They split in the field on Buffalo. They split in the field. And good. Tua's picking the zone side, and he's doing what he does against zone, killing it. Very good throw. Good concentration by Berrios. Some of them easy ones be hard to catch. Now, the 2-point conversion, I don't know what the logic was. We got happy with the throw like that to Tyreek last week. And again, it was a good throw. It's just the defender got his hand in there. It's technically, to me, a 50-50. If the defender can identify it and bat it out or not. All right, hold on. All right, 7 drive, first crash, 7 field, better execution, good ball placement, O-line still trash. All right, let's go to the 8th drive after this. So what's the score now? Is that 31-20? Is that the 31-20 moment right there? Am I right? Is it 31-20 at this point? Or did Buffalo do something else? 31-20. So this is where Buffalo scores, I believe. Yeah, they must be scoring right here. No, I think this is where they get a field goal. All right, run the ball on 1st down. All right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Looks like man coverage. Nope, zone coverage. Right in the zone. He had everybody open in the zone. See? Y'all, this is why I hate zone so much. This is why I hate zone so much. Watch this. Pause right here. Hold on. Look at this. We sending a blitz, and Josh Allen just said, "Oh, I'll hit the blitz." We're sending a blitz, and look. See the safety? Covering the short out. And we got like I want y'all to think about this is the coverage we're in. This is the coverage we're in. 13 yards. is the safety. So this is technically man coverage at the top, zone at the bottom, because we're going to send the blitz. And literally, the safety 13 yards off, and they already know what time it is. They don't know what time it is, but the receiver knows if my man drops off on blitz, I take the quick out. And Josh Allen pointing it out. Josh Allen pointing over there. Easy. Too easy. First down. More zone coverage. I want y'all to look at this play. My bad, mine's slowing down. I want y'all to look at this play. I want y'all to look at something on this play. I want y'all to look at this. Look at the motion. It's zone coverage, but they want to try to make it look like man. Watch this. You see that? We know that if it was man coverage, Xavier Howard would be the one guarding him. Because this is a linebacker. Now he wants to chase, but he ain't even really going after the running back. He's just making it seem like it's man, but then he going to try to come in at the quarterback and say, well, I ain't going to get there. Look at this. How you going to come all the way in, Bethel, and then back out? You are like, you got to be so out of place right now. At least keep going, because Josh Allen wouldn't do all this if you were still in on the play. You see all that? I want y'all to really look at Bethel. I want y'all to look at number 20 on this play. The one that's acting like he's following the guy in motion. Because he's not. Look at this. Halfway following, and then he's coming in. And for some reason, he looks at Josh Allen's eyes and say, ooh, let me back out. It look like he's throwing over here. Ain't nobody over there. Keep going on your blitz like you're supposed to, because that's the only thing you could have been doing was blitzing. You just thought it was coming from the other side. But guess what? If you would have stayed in on your blitz, Josh Allen may have not have had a chance to do all this. He maybe wouldn't have had a chance to do all of that. Your next play. Run the rock. All right, this is a good one. Josh Allen, nowhere to go. Let's see what happened on this play in the secondary. What held him up? 0 in the backfield. On pause right there. He doesn't take the quick out. The reason why, because he knows it was a double move. Trying on that wheel again. We're all over it. But Josh Allen got 2 wide receivers about to be in the middle of the field that he could strike the ball to. And he misses one in the seam right there and the one in the end zone. One is at the 2-yard line. That's an easy touchdown. The other one is in the end zone. That's an easy touchdown. And he misses both of them. And he didn't even hit the flat after that. Now, this is, once again, just terrible quarterback play right here. Just like if Tua was doing it, I would be saying the same thing, even though y'all be making excuses, but I guess it's okay now. This is just terrible quarterback play. I understand the first route, If the route was an out route, it would have been beautiful. But y'all were trying to double move, trying to get the wheel. We guarded it perfectly, and Josh Allen don't go to the next read. He comes all the way across to the middle. But it's weird. If you come to the middle, you got a guy in the end zone for the touchdown. He stares at it, doesn't do it. Then he comes back shoulder. He got a clean pocket right now. Well, I see the pressure coming up the middle. But regardless, Josh Allen blew the touchdown here. He straight blew the touchdown and went down for the sack. That one's on him. Josh Allen blew it. He said 45 minutes of Tua bashing, now 1 minute of Allen bashing. Well, Tua had 45 minutes and Josh Allen had one. What you want me to say? That's what it's been. Back to pass again. He's on the right side of the field. He's not going to take the out. He want to see if something else develop. The comeback, maybe, but no. Van Ginkel pressures him up. He stops right there. Only thing I see that he can make a play right now is just dumping it down, and he doesn't. He holds the ball, and he wants to extend it and run looking. And this would have been a big boy throw, but maybe put that ball by the between at the goal line by the B. And that's a nice one, but nope, he just keeps running out of bounds. Great defense. Great defense by Miami. And that's why they kicked the field goal. That's what it is. So the score is 34-20. And this is when I felt like, all right, Miami, this is how you can climb back in this game. 34-20. Get a touch. You're down by 14. We're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Just so y'all know, we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Get a touchdown here, and it's a one-possession game. This is where you got to show up. This is where your playmakers got to show up. This is where this offense needs to get it together and have a big boy drive like the last one. Deciding drive of the game right here. Trips bunch to the right. Nobody on the left. Let's see if they send that blitz again. Since nobody's out the way, you got a tight end and no safety, so probably not. So we don't hand it off. Yeah, they came off the edge. Let's see how that happened. We ran a naked. And they weren't fooled by it. We literally ran a naked. And I bet you that tight end cuts out towards the sideline and the crosser coming. We ran a naked, and they didn't go for it. Again, we got to stop leaving that side empty, McDaniel. Not against Buffalo. That's how Tua got hurt a few years ago. No, I'm not putting this on Tua. I'm not asking him to make that Superman throw to Waddle. The man all on his feet already. We ran a naked, and they didn't go for it. And yeah, Waddle is open on the cross. But again, Tua sees him right now. He wants to make the right weed, but the guy already wrapping him up, taking him down. He couldn't get it there. That ain't on the O-line, nor is it on Waddle or Tua. That's the play call. They ran a D. We got to stop running nakeds. We got, like, every time there's no receiver on a specific side, they are into his throat. And then we got the nerve to play action off of it. Every single time. Hold on. Bad calls, plays. Let me say that, because we should know that by now. McDaniel shouldn't be calling those formations. They are literally exposing those formations. All right, trips to the left, 2 to the right. Yeah, we're going to have the wheel and Tyreek. This one might be okay. Oh my God. See, let me tell y'all something. I know why he threw the pick now. I didn't know why it was such a terrible trash throw, but now I knew why he threw the pick. He did it again. He did that freaking crap again. Now I know why he threw the pick. I want y'all to look where he looks at first. He ain't trying to go over there. He's just trying to look off the safety, look off whoever, and make this throw blindly. I want y'all to look at it. He gonna look down at the bottom of the screen to Tyreek now. Hope he can get the defense to roll over, cock back, and throw it. Turn his head, throw. You see that? You seen that? Y'all saw that? He did it again. Did y'all see that? Look at Tua. Look to the right. He ain't even reading the right. He ain't trying to go to the right. Because technically, if he would have went to the right, he would have probably had Tyreek on one of them bullets he always throw. But he doing that head manipulation again. Turn, throw. Terrible throw. Terrible throw. All right, man. 8 drive ends with terrible throw. And not processing field, just guessing. As he does so often, but every time they catch those, oh, we ripping them up. Yeah. And then every time those happen, well, you got to understand. No, I don't. Ninth drive. We're gonna go to the ninth drive after we watch Buffalo. So Buffalo gets the ball at where are they at? The 25-yard line. The drive of the game, which could have changed the trajectory of the game. Down one score. We cough it up, and now they got the ball at the 25-yard line. And on first down, -3 yards. Second and 14. X is on number 4. Lord, they just spreading us out. Right in the middle. Yep. Zone coverage. Now we're going to have third down after Gabe Davis. Anticipation or just guessing? Just guessing. See, again, I don't know why I got, like, some people don't know what anticipation is. Some people don't know what anticipation is. See, anticipation is basically, it's like calculating where you're going to end up. How can you calculate where somebody's going to end up when you're not even looking at them? It takes you using the eye test to say, that's how fast they're going. The ball would, if I throw it now, based off of my feeling, this is where it will meet them. I am anticipating this is the spot where it'll meet them based off of the speed they are traveling in the direction they are heading. Now, if a safety jumps that lane, well, I am anticipating that they will cross past that safety, and I need to put it a little further because the safety is taking away that initial spot. It's you see where the connection should take place based off of the calculation, and it's a feel. It's a calculation in your head saying, when I throw this ball, this is where we both could connect in the right perfect time based off of how fast I can get it there and everything. Not just throwing it to a spot. But I got to sit around and watch people all on the news and blogs blogs and on Twitter, the elite anticipation. No, he throwing it in a spot. The spot is supposed to change depending on what the defense is doing. I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. There could be an argument on this that Chosen Anderson didn't even run his route right. Would you believe that? There could be an argument on this that Chosen didn't even run his route right. Hold on. We're gonna see. I'm not playing. I ain't making that up. I'm serious. There could be an argument that Chosen ran the wrong route. This ain't it. Here it is. God, dog, what's going on? All right, go back. One play. All right. 2nd and 10. I want to see. All right, you got to look at where Chosen is on this route. Let's see if he stays vertical or if he drifts inside. Right here, he's still vertical, and now he's drifting in. Yep, as I thought. He's drifting inside. Y'all notice that? Just what I thought. And the only reason I thought this to come back and look is because I said to myself, Tua always put it in the right spot. Maybe the receiver moved because Tua is a spot thrower. He always put it in the right spot. Did y'all notice how Chosen came inside? And maybe Tua threw the ball wrong and it was supposed to come inside, which he probably threw it outside maybe because of the coverage wouldn't have allowed it inside. But hold on. Did you notice Chosen Anderson start to veer inside? Yes or no? Please tell me, did you notice that, ladies and gentlemen? Because Tua don't miss his spot. People don't want to call him a spot thrower, but he is. Look at this. Look how Chosen is close out to the numbers. Right here, he's cutting it inside. Inside. Look at him. He almost by the hash. Now the ball is behind him. If he would have stayed vertical, it would have been a bang bang. He might have caught it or it got jarred out or it would have been a big play by him. But that's what happened. We don't know if he ran the wrong route or Tua just sailed it outside. But I'm going to give Tua the benefit of the doubt because I know he'll spot throw and on those no-look passes, he puts it in the right spot. Them no-look passes be in the right spot. That's the only reason that made me say, let me go back and look. Because even when he throw picks, they be in the right spot, but something with that receiver happened. This man don't miss. He will hit his spot, but he ain't got no freaking anticipation. And that's what I be trying to explain to y'all. Because the anticipation would have met him on this. He just put it up. Right here is his end cut. Barrios is Chosen is starting to end. And Tua just put it up. So y'all got to choose. It was either just a terrible throw by Tua, shame on him, or, he a spot thrower. And Chosen ran the wrong route. Whatever way you want to look at it. It's one of those two things. He either overthrew it and it was a terrible throw, or it proves how much of a spot thrower he is. I don't know. Y'all decide. It don't matter either way to me. It was a punt, TD. Give him a chance. A punt at the 25-yard line? Come on, man. The Bills already got an easy field goal right here. They probably going to get a touchdown. Look at this weak zone. Looking like man coverage, huh? See, boy, we splitting the field. Man at the top, man at the bottom, zone at the top. You can see he a spot thrower from the broadcast. You don't need the all 22. Yeah. Look at this raggedy zone again. Pause right here. He got that seam right now. I don't know if he gonna hit it. Nope, he doesn't hit it. He takes off, rolls, and hits the flat. Gets back up, move. All right, out of bounds. Was that a first down? Yeah, they gave him the first down. Josh back to pass, putting work in on Cole. It is what it is. Ain't no stopping that. It is what it is. So now here we are, 41-20, because of an interception. Um, yeah, a bad interception. Bad interception. Right when you needed your quarterback most to make the game 7 points, we put it up to 21 because of the interception and the defense being trash, of course. There's still 3 more drives in this game. We don't score on none of them. All right, 1st and 10. One in motion. Tua in the zone. Is Buffalo in that prevent now? This is where Tyree got his knee hit. They looking like tight man, but nope, it's zone. All right. Next play. Two to the left, one to the right. Run up the middle. I wish it was a pass. They didn't even care about the wheel route. 2nd and 4. Two to the right. Another handoff stuffed. And people say we should have ran the ball more. Even being down by 21, we was trying to run the ball. Listen, if y'all see people out here still talking about we should have ran the ball more because they were shutting down the pass, tell them stop. Tell them stop making excuses for our passing game. Out route. I don't know if they call this a first or not. 4th and 1. Oh my gosh, we in the shotgun. This is just embarrassing. Look at this man press coverage. Except the slot with Waddle, it's a little bit of cushion. Man press coverage on 4th and 1. Fakes the handoff. Jesus. Look at Waddle. Gosh, boy. Look at Waddle. Look at Waddle. You float that ball right in the middle of that zone like I've seen you do before, Tua. But hey, it don't matter. We over here looking at Tyreek right now. We over here staring at Tyreek. Now we looking at Waddle away, but the pressure here. The pressure's here. And tried to get out, couldn't. We talking about anticipation. Is this your anticipation, ladies and gentlemen? When you get Waddle coming across the middle full speed, free like that? Is this the anticipation that y'all talk about? Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Look at the safeties bailing too. Oh my gosh. One last time. I just gotta make sure I'm seeing this right. 4th and freaking 1. First of all, McDaniel, you're an idiot for throwing it. Second off, the safety is clearing, so you are bailing the Tyreek, so you next have to go straight to Waddle and deliver the freaking rock. All right, man, let's move on. But you already deemed him a franchise quarterback. Yes, I did. It ain't changing. Tua's still the MVP. I would vote for him today if I had a vote. I would still vote for him. His 4 games has been the best 4 games in the NFL. This is a stinker. But his 4 games overall has been the best 4 games of any quarterback in the NFL. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter. And this was Josh Allen ran the touchdown. Yeah, I thought TD last week said Tua is a franchise quarterback. I don't get what y'all saying. I did say he was. I don't get your point. Franchise quarterbacks ain't allowed to have bad games. I didn't say that he wasn't allowed to have his game. You hate that he did, but it is what it is. We just talking about the errors here and what needs to get cleaned up. And really, my whole stance ain't about Tua. My whole stance to some of the people that keep arguing with me is we are a system that if you shut down a system, we can't do anything because we built this system just for our quarterback. But if you neutralize this system, he can't run no other system. But this is what you decided to go with. So this is what we got. I can't cry about it now. We got a 5th-year option on the books. We ain't going to let that walk. It is what it is. So he our guy. Matter of fact, they probably going to pay him big money after this season too. But every time you get in one of these big games like this is what you're going to deal with. We're going to be happy fans for the next 6 years, winning 12 games a year against the bum teams and losing all the great ones because of play like this. It's inevitable. All right, here we go. Yeah, we stuck with Tua. Hand off up the middle. Ain't no question about that. And that's why the NFL waits for a full season to name the MVP. Listen, Tua can have 3 of these stinkers and still win the MVP. We play enough bums, and we got Tyreek and Waddle that's going to get the yard. In that game yesterday, he still put up 282 yards. He's still going to end the season with an average probably over 300. He still might be able to reach 5,000 or 4,800 or something. Because like times like this game is over, but they're going to keep him in the game. And that's a touchdown by Waddle, but then it got called back. Back it up real quick. Zone coverage. Good job, Waddle. Good job, Tua, but they call it back. As long as Tua put up 350, 400, 450 against these trash teams, he will always, overall, the numbers will be inflated so that he could potentially be in the race for the award. Because these people on TV, they don't watch our game. All they see is the stat line, and then whenever they finally see a Buffalo game, they be like, ooh, it didn't look good, but his stats overall still leading. Next 2 weeks, he'll put up big numbers, and then we'll go play Philly. We'll see how that goes. And look at this. And once again, look at this kind of coverage. It's the same coverage I'll be telling y'all about. Right here. This is what we'll never be able to survive from. 3rd and goal. Watch this man coverage across the board. Pause. See the man coverage across the board? What you got? Pause again. Nothing. And now we're going to fling it up and hope that we can get to that corner. Bad throw anyway. It didn't even give him a chance. Or he threw it away. If he threw it away, then it ain't a bad throw. It was just nothing open. Let me get rid of it. 4th and goal. Is this more man coverage? Yep. He's still working, trying to get this one on this action on the outside. Pressure in his face. Man, where does pressure come from? Where did this pressure come from? 3 linemen on the right, 1 on the left. Another overload situation. And Milano comes and forces the left tackle to take him. You see, hearing the same play again, y'all. Luckily, this time it wouldn't play action, but it don't matter. It's a free rusher. Same play again. Look at this. They overload the right side, put a big gap with a guy on the left. They show this guy in the middle so they can't shift the line. Right now, they got 5 on 5. The offensive linemen say, Austin Jackson say, I'm taking the DN. Robert Hunt pointing at the linebacker. I got him. Center on the nose tackle. Left guard on the outside tackle. And the Austin Jackson's going to take the defensive end. But as soon as Milano triggers this blitz, the O-line is offset. And the left tackle's job is to take the inside person. They scheme this up so good every time against us. Get free hits on Tua. Nothing we could do. That ain't even the O-line's fault. Hunt is just standing there because, look, it's not Hunt's fault. Look at the alignment. Pre-snap, the linemen are identifying who they have. And Buffalo did this on us all game, and it was smart. They overload the bottom. They have that big gap with Robert Hunt, and then they put the guy on the outside for Jackson. But look at Milano. Look at the linebacker coming up, and what did Robert Hunt do? He pointed at him. I got him. Buffalo told our O-line what alignment, and then they switched it. I told y'all, they literally destroyed our whole scheme. They had specific plays and specific moments that was going to automatically destroy us in our O-line. Anytime we went 4 or 5 receivers, they tried to do this, and it was successful all game. And Robert Hunt out here chilling. Look at this. Hunt. Oh, he's not coming. We're in misalignment. Only thing could have saved him right here was the running back picking up the block. But this is where only a Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, the elite quarterbacks right here, the elite quarterbacks telling Hunt, hey, that's your man. But running back, if Milano comes, pick up the defensive end. And this ain't a knock on Tua. I'm just telling y'all. This is what the elite quarterbacks, they've seen it all. I mean, look at Milano. Look at the linebacker. They take too close to the line of scrimmage, both of them. I know it's the end zone, but still. The elite quarterbacks are telling their guys right here, pick up that block right there. And they got man-to-man safety, pressure in his face. He can't even wait on the route to develop. I told y'all, this game wasn't, you could say the defense all you want. The defense was trash. The offense was trash. And the truth of the matter is, they took away our scheme. They out-schemed us. It was that simple. Allen changes that. Maybe. Or he runs for his life and gets himself out of trouble. I mean, I've seen Josh Allen make that mistake before on certain calls. Could have thrown it away also. Yeah, but why throw it away on fourth down? Why throw it away on fourth down? I can see if you say just put it up for a 50-50, then we forgive you for the pick because of the situation. Yeah, that again, that's not on Tua. That's on Mike McDaniel not recognizing that's the freaking fourth or fifth time they've done it in the game. Every time they sat them three up, now watch, other teams going to copycat that. That was easy for me to recognize in others. They ran that play 4 or 5 times and they had success on every single one of them. Overload the right side, have the left side with one guy wide, bring the linebacker up like they sent in 5 and blitz the other guy. You're leaving Hunt on the island with nobody to block. Because with that linebacker coming to the line, all the line are adjusting their protections. They're like, okay, we're good. Hike, oh crap. Hunt just sitting there with nobody to block, and on the other side, the pressure coming. It's genius. It's genius. They had us, man. We got some more drives in this game, but I don't even want to watch them. I'm done. Because it don't get no better, y'all. It doesn't get no better. It really doesn't. How do you beat this defense then, TD? All right. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Hold on. Let's break it down. How do you beat this defense? You don't. You hope and pray that they run zone all day. Because in a game like this, you know how they say I was being overly critical? In a game like this, the 15 things I was critical about, you got to execute 7. That's how you beat them. In a game like this, you got to execute 7 of those 15 things that I was critical about. And you can't turn the ball over. It's that simple. Don't turn the ball over. Execute at a higher rate. And I'm not just talking about Tua. Other things that I was critical of, the penalties, all of that. You have to execute them at a higher level. It's that simple. Do y'all have confidence against this kind of defense that we can execute the things that we missed at a higher level? Yes or no in the comment section. Do you think our quarterback, our O-line, and our coach can execute some of the things they didn't execute at a higher level against this kind of defense? Yes or no in the comment section. I don't want to make this about me and what I think. Y'all answer that question. You got to answer that question for yourself. If your answer is yes, then hey, let's just execute those tough things better. But you also got to look at it and be like, how can we execute them better whenever we look at the individual situations and say it's the quarterback? We're looking at the left and our opportunity is all on the right, but we never look. Even on plays where the pressure don't come. Or the pressure came, but I escaped it. And I ain't keeping my head upfield to see what's developing. I'm scrambling, nervous, running for 4 yards and got to punt the ball versus a wide open Waddle for 15. Games like this, you gotta be taught. You know how they say you can't. Everybody ain't perfect. We went through that whole game, and I probably showed about 2 to 3 things that Josh Allen didn't do good at all. Touchdowns too. 2 to 3 things Josh Allen didn't do well in that game at all. You got to be like that. And people will be like, yeah, but it was hard to. You got to make the play. Make out of the 15 things I talked about, make 7 of them. Nobody's saying perfect, but you got to make more than what you did. On the O-line, the quarterback, the coaching decisions, penalties, you got to make more than what you did. Not all of them, but you got to make more than what you did. And above all, stop turning the ball over. Mostert and Tua. I'm finna get out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. It is what it is. Shout out for the donation. Said this was McDaniel fault. Really? You know your O-line is trash and you thank you. And you going to have the first read deep. Come on, man. Exactly. And here's why. We got so used to Denver, Patriots, Chargers playing that raggedy zone. But Dolphin fans, this is why I urge you, stop being fooled by these great games when there's no resistance. You just saw a game in film study of pure resistance and we couldn't do nothing. You saw all the mistakes. You saw the misreads. You saw the penalties. You saw the turnovers. These are the games that you grade your team. You don't grade them off them other games, and then when you had this game, be like, it was just one bad week. No, it was behaviors that we still can't get over. And we think we fix them because a team don't put us in these positions. Giants gonna come out there if they run a raggedy zone too, and we killing them. Everybody gonna be like, see, I told you it was just one off week. No, that's just they sorry. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. See you later.